Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. DJ Hampton Stampede, I'm in the building. So we saw the Backwoody versus E Manny confrontation that led to a little scuffle. So apparently on this same 24-hour live stream challenge, set out to Queen's Flip, they actually got some boxing gloves and boxed it out. Now, this is when tough talk come to fruition, and you got to be honest with yourself when you watch it back. Should you have been talking tough in hindsight? Everybody think they can fight until it's time to fight, right? We watch a lot of movies. We see a lot of events. We watch people box. I could do that. I could figure it out. And then there's this. A lot of us need to be much more apologetic because a fist that we willing to throw don't look how it look in the mirror in real time when you got opposition. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. So as y'all can see, the brothers are right here duking it out. It looked like it was like 2 rounds, 1 minute apiece and all that. You got people coaching because everybody swear they could bang out just because they had a couple fights in the street with other people who also can't fight. It gives a it gives a false sense of bravado and skill that actually doesn't exist. And you'll see a couple different things in this video that accentuate, maximize, and highlight my point very thoroughly. Him turning his back is the nastiest work I've seen in a long time. Now, look at E Manny's arm right here. His right arm throwing this cross. That positioning, his legs ain't under him. His hips are already flipped when the truth is they should be flipped to throw the actual punch. His arm is fully extended. It's not coiled. There's no power. That's a slap, right? When you look at Backwoody, he got his hands extended trying to block that punch. Hands should be up in your face at all times. You can catch it, right? He can definitely catch it here, but instead he trying to knock it down, right? This is a amateur street fight with gloves, okay? I hope they watch his back to thoroughly understand their capabilities. Let's take a look. Hold on. No, you turn your back. You done.
There we go.
How much time is that?
Jab out, eh? Jab
out. Let's go.
There you go.
Hands down, winging punches. Now, I want to give them credit for the fact that they even willing to do it. Most people ain't willing to even do this. You know what I mean? 100%. People want to keep the facade that they can fight as opposed to actually testing it. So I give the brothers credit for this, no question. You know, I think when people watch a lot of TV, they try to duplicate and mimic what they see, and it's just not as easy as what it looks to your eyes, you know? Like, take a second to look at Backwoody. He got his hands up 100%, but look at his rib cage, right? Look at his rib cage here. It's wide open. Them hands should be, those elbows should be pressed to his sides with his hand just below. People like to maybe carry below their chin. I say right under that bottom lip, right? So you can block, and your rib cage is covered too, you know? E Manny right here, he got the chicken wings as well with them elbows, and so you leaving that liver exposed. You've seen a lot of people go down from a body shot, most often it's because they got hit in the liver.
10 seconds. 9.
The pullback is wild crazy. I'm gonna rewind this so y'all can watch it in full, but pulling back like that, right, with that chin in the air is when most people get knocked out. Chin up equals lights out.
Hey.
Whoa. Set it up for your jab.
Let's go. Yeah, good job. Good job, bro.
They working though, but and you know, I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? Oftentimes when you get in a scuffle with another man, you didn't pause. You didn't realize how much respect you actually gather as you scuffling. So that's the one part I appreciate. This is how you settle the score and settle the differences.
Last round, man. Clap it up.
Boxing is tiring as shit. That was 1 round. They already tired as hell.
On Killer Kev's bell.
Ding, ding. Let's go.
There we go. Get in there.
Perry.
Fast forward this on the last round. It's over. You know what I mean? So bing, bang, bang in it. I don't bang, I bang.
See, I'm going to play it again for y'all. Don't worry. Right? I'm going to play it in its totality. I ain't going to interrupt it. But he parried. He trying to catch the punch like this with 2 hands. That is not at all how it should be done.
Exactly.
Watch the
Right,
rope.
that's good.
Watch the rope. Good.
Let me get out the way. Get that other way. Nice swing.
Can't miss you on swing. Let's go.
That's good. Good.
Good technique.
One, two,
Okay.
one, two. There you go. Straight.
There you go.
Come on.
Out.
Alright.
Rope break.
Back at it. Back
All
at
right.
it.
Straight joint. Let's see a straight joint. It's easy. Right up the alley.
Straight.
Good.
It's mad tiring when somebody knock your hand down when you punch and they parry and your hand go all the way down and you got to bring it back up. That's super tiring. You also notice they tired because every time they punch, the hand doesn't return to their guard, right? So you want that hand to return to your guard, so that you can defend yourself. Well, oftentimes you see them punch and then it goes down to the side because it's easier to do that, right? It's when you're tired, that's less tiring to drop your hand to your side as opposed to bring it back to your guard.
Come on, what you was practicing? Like you was practicing.
There you go.
Like you was practicing.
Alley.
Almost out.
7,
Straight shooter.
5, 4,
You got it.
3, 2.
You got it.
Salute to the brothers, man. They got in there. Technique was terrible from both parties. There were so many things to be desired in that video, 100%, right? The technique isn't there. Turning your back, spinning, moving in a way in which you don't have any advantages. You're at a severe disadvantage just to avoid a punch, with the lean back, the ducking, bending your back as opposed to your knees, right? The punches not being turned over, not flush. All of that was trash. Put it in the bathroom. Put both of them in the bathroom in terms of skills. But at the very least, they were willing to do it. I want people to understand. Everybody assume they can handle themselves, but you don't know what the other people are capable of. And I promise you, when you run into an amateur fighter, it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. I'm going to play the clip one more time, unadulterated, uninterrupted, so y'all can consume it for yourself. And then I got some footage to show y'all of myself just to show y'all that I'm not just talking like I know it all. I actually get in there and I be getting my ass kicked too. Hit that like button. Leave what you think in the comments.
Yeah, baby. There you go.
Hold down. No, you turn them back. You done.
There we go.
How much time is that?
Jab out, eh? Jab.
out.
Let's go.
There you go.
Easy. No. Jab, eh?
We better off apologizing to each other.
Jab out, eh?
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
9,
8.
Whoa.
7,
Set it up for the jab.
6.
Let's go. Yeah, good job.
Good job, bro. That's round, man.
Clap it up.
Clap it up.
Hey, we better off plugging it out.
On Killer Kev's bell.
Ding, ding. Let's go.
There we go. Get in there.
That's a fast
Get
forward.
in
You see
there.
on the last round. It's over. You know what I mean? So bing, bang, bang in it. I don't bang, bang. I bang, bang.
Watch the
Right,
rope.
that's good.
Watch the rope. Good.
Let me get out the way. Get that other way. Nice swing.
Can't miss you on swing. Let's go.
That's good. Good.
Good technique.
One, two,
Okay.
one, two. There you go. Straight.
There you go.
Come on.
Out.
Alright.
Rope break.
Back at it. Back at it.
Straight joint. Let's see a straight joint. It's easy. Right up the alley.
Straight.
Good.
Come on, what you was practicing? Like you was practicing.
There you go.
Like you was
Right up
practicing.
the alley.
Almost out.
7,
You got it.
Straight shooter. Straight
5, 4,
You got it.
3, 2.
You got it.
Whoa.
Alright.
One thing I hate was when everybody's an expert and they haven't done it. You often hear that happen from the athletes about like Stephen A as an example. They're like, Stephen A, you never played football. You never been a professional. You never played at this highest level. Your opinion matters not. I'm not agreeing with that sentiment in totality, but I understand it. So it's only right that I show y'all my turn when I got in the ring as well. Let me see what y'all think. So this right here is a session I had shoulder surgery a couple months ago. So I'm kind of handicapped a little bit, but when you get in there ain't no excuses. So this is my last couple sparring sessions before I went and got that surgery. I critiqued and even clowned those brothers, so it's my turn. I got my hands down. I'm trying to bait. Able to get him up the block. Moving a little bit. Moving a little bit. Decent guard. Get inside. Okay. Kind of throwing that jab to the body. Leaning forward a little bit too much. Hook to the head. Good job getting out the way. Staying square. Not bad. But you can even see, right? Ain't nobody spinning, right? Feet under us at the very least, right? The movement's intense. Even when I'm moving, I'm always able to throw, you know, something back. I think my hand's a little bit too low, but it's more because of what I want, but it's also being, you know. So now they up. I can see them coming decently. Even when you blocking them, you can still feel it though, you know. So now I'm using my weight advantage, right? He got to overexert himself to push me off. Hook to the body again, but my hands are too low. See, you exert a lot of energy pushing people off. His hand speed isn't great, and I ain't really trying to hurt him. I think we're trying to fit punches, so I'm able to kind of put my hands down, but it's a bad habit, right? So now I'm parrying here, but see, I'm catching it, boom, and I'm able to throw instantly, right? Because I'm in control of my hands. So I'm doing all right. That was kind of dumb. That was kind of dumb, you know what I mean? Good. Just a couple minute rounds. All right, so this boxer here, salute to Christian, he a little bit better. So a little bit more intense. Carried my left arm a little bit too low, right? You know, I could bleed because of that. But a little bit more activity, I would say, right? Just based on the competition level. So I like the pop and switch the feet. They try to get in. Christian always got a lot of activity though. That's a 4-piece. Piece me up. I wish he would get the fuck out the way of the camera. Oh, he working okay, but you see everybody's square, right? Ain't nobody turning their back, ain't nobody spinning, nobody overextending on their punch to the point where you lose your balance, right? And we amateurs, you know, at best, right? But you can see a stark difference, right? And it's regardless of the headgear and shit, right? It's just about the techniques that are being employed, you know, even the movement, you know, nobody's moving off balance, right? You know, fitting different punches in there, right? You see Christian get out that corner. See how he spun out, right? So now we back square, right? I'm trying to bait him a little bit. Decent head movement, but he caught me twice, right? So now I'm inside. I'm trying to use a little bit of a weight advantage I got here. Try to spin out, boom, but I missed. I missed on that motherfucking that hook, right? Because he leaning on me. So this here, I feel his weight, right? So I pivot out and I try to catch him with that hook, but he did a good job of getting out. I probably threw it too slow too. Good work inside. So at the very least, I had to show y'all that just to let y'all know, hey, I was critiquing the brothers. I definitely think they was better off apologizing to each other, but I'm also not being 100% just, I don't know, being hypocritical. I try to get in there myself and do the best I can. I think all men should be physically capable and know how to use a weapon. 100%. Based on what we see in this world, especially if you got a family, you got to make yourself physically as tough as possible, right? Controlled violence is key for men to be able to exude a level of violence that people maybe couldn't come back from, or you have to protect your family at all costs. So it's very important that we train ourselves. I got a bunch of pounds to get off to be better, and I'm going to do so. It would behoove my brothers, and I implore you to do the same. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm out.